way I've always kind of understood it is in the Old Testament, there are some pretty central figures that all of Israel looks to as kind of like, this is Yahweh's gold standard. This is what we're supposed to aspire to.
Yeah.
And none of those people kind of ever end up panning out to being like the perfect example, right? Which is the point, right? We're supposed to see through these characters in the Old Testament that are supposedly so great that we actually still need a savior, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I think of Abraham as one of them. Like, he's seen as one of the gold standards, but he was a deceiver, and he didn't fully obey sometimes. Like Moses, he was seen as the gold standard, but he still didn't obey completely. Like he had these issues. David, he was seen as the gold standard at one point, but then he's a murderer and he's an adulterer, right? He had these issues that kept it. But like Elijah is also one of these people in the Old Testament that Jews would look at and be like, man, that's what we're supposed to be like. That's the standard that we're supposed to be reaching for. And so that's kind of what I see or think about when I think of Elijah. But I'm not saying he's perfect, but I can't really think of a moment where Elijah was like, oh man, he really, really screwed up. And maybe I'm not remembering something, but he, from my kind of understanding of the Old Testament, he's kind of the top of the standard as far as humans are concerned in the Old Testament.